Welcome to the world of cosmetic science. Cosmetic science is a multidisciplinary field that study development, formulation, and effect of product applied to the body for cleansing, beautifying, or altering the appearance. Cosmetics product is used for looking good, or you have heard about any article intended to be rubbed or applied for promoting attractiveness. So that is a cosmetics. Cosmetic science, it is a multidisciplinary field that study development and formulation of an effect of product applied for body for cleaning and beautifying or altering the appearance. Today we'll discuss about multiple choice questions. This multiple choice questions is helpful for GPAD and other competitive examinations. So this course scope and objective. This course subject knowledge provide cosmetics and cosmeceutical product and their formulation studies. These are the syllabus. First unit, cosmetic and cosmeceutical product, definition, cosmetics, cosmetic excipient, surfactant, rheology, modifiers, humectant, emollient, preservative, classification and applications, skin, basic structure and functions of skin, hair, basic structure, hair, and oral cavity. These are the first unit syllabus. We'll start the a discussion of multiple choice questions. First question, that is, which regulation define cosmetics in India? Which regulation define cosmetics in India? EC, option A EC, option B FDA Drug Act, C Drug and Cosmetic Act 1940, and D REACH regulation. So in India, that is Drug and Cosmetic Act define cosmetics. Any article intended to be rubbed, poured, or sprinkled or introduced for promoting attractiveness or altering the appearance. This Drug and Cosmetic Act 1914. So option C is the correct. Next question, which of the following true regarding cosmeceutical? So cosmeceuticals are a cosmetic product. Cosmeceuticals are a cosmetic product with bioactive ingredient, including to have medicinal benefit. Cosmeceuticals means cosmetics and pharmaceuticals. That is a cosmeceuticals. Means shampoo is a cosmetics, but anti-dandruff shampoo, that is a cosmeceuticals. B. Albert Klingman coined the term cosmeceuticals in 1980s. C. Cosmeceuticals used primarily for their therapeutic benefit, which include treating and managing skin conditions such as acne, aging, and hyperpigmentation. Vitamin C, serum antioxidant, retinol cream, anti-aging. And D. All of the above. So all of the true is correct. D is the answer. Correct. Next question, we'll discuss which surfactant type is most commonly used in shampoo. Option A non-ionic, option B cationic, option C amphoteric, and option D anionic. Which surfactant? Surfactant, these are the agent which reduce the interfacial tension. Surfactant, that is the role, that is reduce the interfacial tension. Non-ionic, cationic, amphoteric, and anionic. So anionic provide excellent foaming and cleaning properties for oily dirt. Example SLS, sodium lauryl sulfate. So option D is the correct answer. Next, carbomer are used as A. Preservative, B. Rheology modifier, C. Humectant, and D. Emollient. Carbomer is a gelling agent, carbopol 934 grade. So option B is the correct, gelling agent or thickening or suspending agent. Next, which of the following correct? Growth phase of hair. So growth cycle. Option A anagen, growth the active longest phase where hair grow. Option B catagen, transition is short phase where growth shows and follicles shrink. Option C, telogen rest, the resting phase where hair doesn't grow. And option D, exogen, shedding this phase considered as part of telogen where the old hair fall out. So question is the following correct growth phase means growth, anagen. Anagen is here growth, the active longest phase of hair fall, hair grow. So option A is the correct. So you have to remember anagen, active longest phase, C, catagen, short phase, and telogen, resting phase, and exogen, this phase considers old hair fallout. Telogen, hair doesn't grow, and anagen, hair grow. Next, which layer skin contain melanocyte? Option A, hypodermis. Option B, dermis. C, stratum corneum, and D, epidermis. So hypodermis, dermis, stratum corneum, and epidermis. Option D is the correct, epidermis. Next, fluoride toothpaste is regulated as A, cosmetics, B, kosher drug, C, both A, cosmetic and OTC drug, and D, medical device. So C correct. Next, glycerin in cosmetic primarily act as A, surfactant, B, humectant, C, emollient, and D, preservative. So glycerin not act as a surfactant, not act as a preservative, because preservative inhibit the growth of microorganism and surfactant reduce the interfacial tension. So option B is the correct, humectant. Next option, next question, gingivitis is inflammation of A, enamel, B, dentine, C, gum, D, periodontal ligament. Gum, C is the correct. Next question we'll discuss, that is paste is a semi-solid preparation which is A, solution, B, concentrated emulsion, and D, concentrated suspension. So paste is a concentrated suspension, not a gel. Next, cold cream is generally formulated as A, O by W emulsion, B, W by O emulsion, C, multiple emulsion, and D, gel system. So gel system is not, and water phase is also not, but W by O emulsion, oil is a continuous phase. So B is the correct answer. Next question, the key active ingredient in antiperspirant. Antiperspirant means reduce the amount of sweat secretions. A, triclosan, B, zinc oxide, C, aluminum sulfate, and D, menthol. So aluminum sulfate is a category of antiperspirant, means it can reduce the amount of sweat secretion. Next, zinc pyrothon in shampoo is used for its A, conditioning effect, B, anti-dandruff activity, C, foaming property, and D, thickening effect. So zinc pyrothon shampoo is anti-dandruff. So B is the correct answer. Next, which herbal ingredient is widely recognized for its antibacterial and anti-acne properties and common additive in herbal face wash? Question is that common additive in herbal face wash. Option A, rose water. Option B, sandalwood. Option C, neem, and D, aloe vera. So neem, C is the correct answer. Face wash maximum. Next, what type of emulsion is a vanishing cream? A, water in oil. B, oil in water. C, solid in liquid, and D, gas in liquid. So last two option is correct, solid in liquid not, gas in liquid also not. One question we'll discuss, that is cold cream. Cold cream in that W by O. O is the oil phase, means that is a continuous phase. Here asking vanishing. Vanishing means disappearing cream. Vanish. Name indicated, that is vanishing. Vanish. Disappearing cream. So here O by W, B, oil in water type. Next, what is the primary function of moisturizing cream? Moisture. A, to deeply clean the skin, to remove the dead skin cell, preventing moisture loss, and to act as a sun blocking agent. So prevent the moisture loss. C is the correct answer. Moisturizing, it can prevent the moisture loss. Next, pH of most paste washes is adjusted around 5.5 for purpose A. Improving foaming, B. Match the skin pH and avoid irritation, C. Avoid the irritation. Next, which of the following most commonly used primary film forming agent in nail polish? Option A nitrocellulose, option B formaldehyde, option C polyamide, and option D silicones. Which of the following most commonly used primarily film forming agent? Nitrocellulose, that is a primarily film and secondary formaldehyde. So nitrocellulose is a primarily film forming agent and formaldehyde is a secondary. So A is the correct answer. Next, SPF sun protection factor is used to measure protection against option A UVA, option B infrared, option C UVB, option D visible light. So SPF sun protection factors is used to measure protection against UVB. So C is the correct answer. Next, titanium dioxide in sunscreen act as A UV absorber, B UV reflector, scatter, protect against UVB rays, and C antioxidant, D thickening agent. So B is the correct answer. Next, the active responsible for anti-inflammatory action in turmeric. Turmeric. Option A azacitidine, B curcumin, C lasun, and D eugenol. So B is the correct answer. Curcumin. Azacitidine active constituent, that is neem, eugenol, clove. Next, lasun is a natural dye present in option A amla, option B aloe, option C henna, and D neem. So C is the correct answer. Henna. Next, BIS Bureau of Indian Standard specification number for toothpaste is A IS 4199, B IS 4079, option C IS 6356, option D IS 66 0.8. So option C is the correct. Next, foaming power and detergency tests are typically performed for A skin cream, option B shampoo, option C toothpaste, option D sunscreen. So foam creation shampoo. So B is the correct answer. Next, amla is rich in which component beneficial for hair? Option A vitamin C, option B curcumin, option C eugenol, option D anthocyanins. So option A vitamin C. Next, the main active constituent of clove used in oral care is A eugenol, option B citral, C menthol, and D capsaicin. So eugenol, A is the correct answer. Next, BIS Bureau of Indian Standard test for skin cream include A fluoride test, option B spreadability test, C hardness test, and D dye content test. So hardness, that is the tablet test. Spreadability, cream, that is spreadability, how much spread. Next, unit 4 principle of cosmetic evaluation principle. Tribometer work on the principle of A capacitance, B evaporimetry, C grease spot photometry using special opacant tap that absorbs the sebum from skin or hair, becoming more transparent in proportion to the oil absorbed. C is the correct answer. D conductivity. Next, corneometer is measure which skin parameter? A oiliness, B hydration, C pigmentation, and D elasticity. So hydration. Next, TEWL means transepidermal water loss is an indication of A sebum secretion, B skin barrier integrity, C melanin content, and D hair elasticity. So TEWL transepidermal water loss is an indication of skin barrier integrity. means quality of skin. So answer B is the correct. Higher TEWL value indicate A. Stronger barrier, B. Hydration skin, C. Damaged stratum corneum, and D. Low sebum secretion. So damaged stratum corneum is higher value TEWL indicate. Next, hair tensile strength is measured using A. Colorimeter, B. Spectropolarimeter, C. Tensiometer, and D. Corneometer. C. Tensiometer. Next, the instrument used to measure skin color: A. Maximeter, B. Colorimeter, C. Potentiometer, and D. Sebometer. B. Colorimeter is used to measure skin color. Next, combined force evaluation is used for testing. Major advantages of sanded bar over soap. Next, the main purpose of humectant like sorbitol or glycerin in toothpaste is: option E, whitens teeth, option B, kill the bacteria, C, prevent the paste from drying out to retain the moisture, and D, abrasiveness. So C is the correct answer. Prevent the paste from drying out and retain the moisture. Humectant, that is role to retain the moisture. So option C is the correct. Next, which ingredient act as a occlusive in moisturizer? Occlusive in moisturizer: A. Glycerin, B. Petrol atom, C. Urea, and D. Hyaluronic acid. Glycerin act as a humectant. Question, that is, which ingredient act as a occlusive in moisturizer? Petrol atom. B is the correct answer. Next, the term comedogenic refers to the ability of substance to: A. Cause dermatitis, B. Block pores and form comedons, C. Increase hair growth, and D. Reduce pigmentation. So B is the correct. Block pores and form comedons. Next, dandruff is mainly associated with which organism? A. Staphylococcus aureus, B. Malassezia species, C. Candida albicans, and D. Cutibacterium acne. B is the correct answer. Next, prickly heat occurs due to A. Excessive sebum secretion, B. Blocked sweat duct, and C. UV radiation, and D. Use harsh cosmetics. Blocked sweat duct. Wrinkles are mainly caused by degradation of A. Keratin, B. Collagen and elastin, C. Hyaluronic acid only, and D. Sebum. Collagen and elastin. Next, body odor result from A. Increased TEWL, B. Breakdown of sweat by skin bacteria, C. Increased melanin, D. Low pH of skin. Breakdown of sweat by skin bacteria. Next, the active ingredient in antiperspirant work by A. Killing odor causing bacteria, B. Masking smell with fragrance, C. Forming plugs in sweat gland, and D. Drying skin surface. Next, which of the following is a common cause of hair fall? A. Sunscreen use, B. Moisturizer, C. Hormonal imbalance, and D. Fluoride toothpaste. Next, turmeric or anti-inflammatory agent would be most useful for A. Whiteheads, B. Dermatitis, C. Hair fall, and D. Dandruff only. Dermatitis. So questions asked for university examinations. What do you understand from comedogenic? Next, brief out principle of hair tensile strength test. Define cosmetics. Write down classification. Next, write down difference between cosmeceuticals and cosmetics. So cosmetics means used for beautification purpose, but cosmeceuticals means anti-dandruff shampoo. Means it can cosmeceuticals means cosmetics plus pharmaceuticals. Next, role of surfactant excipient if it is cosmetics. Write down principle of formulation and anti-dandruff shampoo. What is hair dye? Give detailed classification. Discuss detailed various cosmetics associated with skin, how these are addressed. Discuss formulation consideration and principal formulation of cold cream. Discuss formulation and evaluation test of sunscreen lotion. Discuss detailed formulation aspect of anti-dandruff shampoo. Explain different types of prickly heat. What is TWL? How will you measure it? Differences soap and scented. Comment role of preservative used in cosmetics. Discuss formulation and evaluation test face wash. Demonstrate the evaluation test for vanishing cream. Compare the use of cold cream and vanishing cream in cosmeceuticals. Describe the role of moisturizing cream in formulation of cosmeceuticals. Compute the mechanism of action of antiperspirant and discuss formulation aspect of deodorant. So these are the different questions asked. So hope this lecture is helpful for your competitive examinations. Thank you. So these are the syllabus. Okay, thank you.